Hi guys, so we're here for a Halloween party. We've started off with some dip and chips, and we've got all the babies in costumes. We've got, was it Katie you said?
Yes.
Yeah, Katie, and she's just,
Meredith.
you just kept her name the sculptor,
Yeah.
Meredith, yeah. So Meredith's got a little pumpkin bib. Katie's a little puppy dog. Her face is so, oh my gosh. So we have a Tinkerbell here. And then
pink dragon.
And a pink dragon. We gotta show her tail.
Oh yes.
There's her tail.
She'll be wagging it when she's playing with her cousin.
So we got, you named her Sydney?
Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney.
And Chantal.
And Chantal. And then we're wearing costumes too. We got Marilyn, Paula. I'll show my costume in a minute. We got Landon's down here. He's a cow. And then of course Joshua's a fox. And we have Maisie. She's a bumblebee. Jeremy is a monkey, and Savannah is Little Red Riding Hood. I bought this from Jamie Lynn, Once Upon a Whimsy.
Oh,
she does all these really nice crocheted items and stuff. So, and then he's got his little Halloween pacifier that Nicole sent. And I am supposed to be a Rainbow Bride. I know this isn't like her official costume, but I tried.
Close, yeah.
It's pretty close. I got the star on the cheek, and I got the bow and the side ponytail.
And don't forget the socks.
Oh, and the leg warmers. Minus
Yeah.
the fox slippers. She doesn't exactly wear fox
Well, you're a
slippers.
foxy Rainbow Bride, so
Yes.
So, yeah, so we've got our Halloween party going. Riley,
And
what are you
I
doing,
had,
Riley?
I had a 6 month.
Riley's
size
in
for
Marilyn's
this one,
doll bag.
And I thought I'd put that together with a
Look at
3 month.
Riley. Our group has grown. We've brought out some of my other babies. We have Yuki as a cat, Maya as a caterpillar. That's her new costume.
Rainbow Caterpillar, no less.
Rainbow caterpillar.
Yeah, that's right.
Who else? Oh, Zoe's out here. She's Snow White. Haley is Minnie Mouse. And I think that's everyone that I brought out. So they're all hanging out here. And we basically have an obstacle course of babies to step around now. Having some dessert. We've got chocolate cake. That Paula brought.
Yeah.
There's a chocolate log. And some fruit to have.
Yeah.
We're having lots of fun. Just chatting and eating. Hanging out with the babies.
Sometimes when I go to family, too fun.
Riley's got his Halloween costume on now.
That's too fun.
He's not thrilled about it. Are you a lion? Are you a lion?
This was an old hour one she did. I can't remember the name of that one.
You look so thrilled, buddy.
Where'd she get my curly hair from?
Riley, what you doing? What do you think of that? He's like looking out the corner of his eye.
I'm amazed.
Evil eye.
He's very calm in keeping it on. So that's great. We put it tutu on my black one. She was like, "Oh my gosh, you're trying to shake it off."
Okay guys, so the party's done. I know I didn't film very much, and that's because I don't know, we don't really do anything too special for our parties. We just eat and chat and, you know, talk about dolls, and our baby's pretty much hung it on the floor, and occasionally we might hold one, but that's about all that we do. We didn't play any games or anything. I didn't really have the money to buy prizes or anything, so we just basically chatted, so there wasn't really much to film. But I wanted to show you an update that I made to my Rainbow Bright costume. So I don't know how well it came out in the video like that Marilyn did, but I basically, of course, Rainbow Bright sort of has a side ponytail. Maybe not this much to the side, but I did it to the side. And I used this purple ribbon that actually has my name on it, although it's upside down here because of the way I tied it. I think I should have swapped it the other way. But this is a purple ribbon that Jamie Lynn had sent me with my name on it. So I thought that would be cute to use because Rainbow Bright's bow is usually purple. And then there's usually a red star in the middle. So I actually just grabbed a red star sticker and stuck it on there. And surprisingly, it's held up. It hasn't fallen off. It's come a little loose, and all I have to do is just press it back down and it's fine. And then I just got a sort of purplish sparkly star sticker for my face and put it, she always has it on the left cheek, so that's what I did. And then I decided to do Rainbow Bright just because I've always loved Rainbow Brights from the time I was a kid. I grew up in the 80s. But I wanted another reason to wear the rainbow dress that I bought for the Taylor Swift concert, because like I only got to wear it twice, and it's so bright and vibrant that it's like, where else am I going to wear this? So I thought I'll just make it sort of like a Rainbow Bright costume. I know this isn't exactly what she wears. Like, she usually has this blue skirt with like these blue suspender things and all this stuff. And then she usually has a belt that has like a big rainbow here with a star, but I probably could have made that to like stick on here, but I just didn't have time. But funny enough, with one of the Rainbow Bright books that I bought from Hallmark, they came with these Rainbow Bright leg warmers, if you can see them here. And in the book, they were shown to be for kids. So I was like, I don't know if they're going to fit me, but I am going to try. And surprisingly enough, they stretched. They were super, super stretchy. And they're not cutting off my circulation or anything. They're actually comfy. And they fit. So that's what I was wearing for the party. And then later on, when it started to get chilly and my feet were cold, even with my slippers, I was like, why didn't I think to get out my red slipper socks? Because Rainbow Bright wears red boots. And all I did was I just rolled them down so that they didn't cover half the leg warmers. And I just rolled them down, and now it's kind of like Rainbow Bright's boots. So that was really cool. It's like a little makeshift Rainbow Bright costume. Because my hair is so short and layered now, I had to really like pile on the hairspray to keep all the hairs in place. And I even sprayed the loose ends at the back, and they were still falling down. So I put a couple of clips in there to hold them up. But I really like it. I feel like Rainbow Bright, even though this isn't her dress per se. It's rainbow, it's bright, it's colorful. I feel like Rainbow Bright. It's so cool. So yeah, for those who don't know what Rainbow Bright looks like, I will show you the packaging that the leg warmers were in. So like, as you can see right here, it's clearly kids' feet. Although now looking at it, it says one size fits most. So I guess they really are supposed to be stretchy, but I think like on kids they're going to be a little looser and scrunch up like that because hers are like that. But as you can see the red boots? And then yeah, she usually has a blue dress with like a white lining at the bottom and then like red suspenders, a yellow neckline, like a high neckline, and then like these blue shoulder pads that kind of like stick out. And then she's got like the rainbow color sleeves. But as you can see, she's got a purple star on her left cheek. And she's got her ponytail, her side ponytail on the right side. Now here, they have her ribbon as being blue. But any pictures I was finding of her on the internet showed purple ribbon and a red star. So that's what I went by. This is the newer version of her from Hallmark. So that's probably, I was probably looking at the 80s pictures, the original Rainbow Bright and that. But apparently this year they've actually released, Hallmark has officially released a legit Rainbow Bright costume that you can buy online. And the cool part is that they're also releasing a twink costume that can be for toddlers, and they also have infant sizes so that the mommy can dress as Rainbow Bright and her child or like her toddler or her baby can be twink. And I think that is absolutely adorable. But they were literally just released and you can only get them from a US website. And I was like, I didn't really have the money to order one this year. Plus it wouldn't have been here in time anyway because it has to come from the US. So I'm like, I'll just use my rainbow dress again because why not? Like, don't let it go to waste. So anyways, yeah. So that was a lot of fun. We had a good time. I didn't show you Grace. Grace was sitting here and she's not really in a costume. She's just in like a Halloween outfit. So she's got this nice orange beanie with a big black flower. And then she's got a black long sleeve shirt that says, "Daddy is under my spell." And then she has this black and white zebra print skirt that's got orange ruffles and an orange bow. And then she has leggies that are black and orange striped, and the orange stripes have black bats on them. And so I guess because she wasn't in a costume, I wasn't really thinking of her. And so by the time we had positioned all the babies for the group photo, there was no room for her because she's so big. And like if I had to put her in the front, she would have blocked the smaller babies and there was no room to sit her behind them. So she kind of got left out of the group photo, unfortunately. But we were okay with that just because like we were kind of going for the babies that were in actual like costumes as characters, and she's more of an outfit. So, but I didn't want to leave her out of the video. So she's there. And I was hoping to get a brand new Halloween costume for her this year because she was a monkey a couple years and I finally got rid of that costume. And she's worn this outfit a couple of Halloweens now as well. And I'm, you know, getting ready to kind of retire that one. And then she has her ladybug costume, which she's been that a few times as well. So I'm kind of, you know, I think next Halloween, I am hoping to get her a brand new costume next year and get rid of the ladybug. I wanted to get the unicorn costume that Carter's had this year, but by the time they put it on sale, 40% off, and I went to go and try and get it at that price, her size was all sold out. So I missed out on it, unfortunately. I even checked in the store when we were out in London, and they only had like size 18 months that looked way too big for her. And I think the only one that they had left in 18 months had a stain on it too. So I wasn't about to get that. But Claire isn't in the Halloween costume, and Veda isn't either, because I just didn't have time to change, to change them. So I do plan to get them in Halloween costumes over the next couple of days, and I also want to get my American Girls in costumes. So I might use those babies and American Girl dolls in our Halloween special video, I'm thinking. But anyways, guys, I am going to sign off on this video, and I hope you enjoyed whatever little footage we had. Here's the remainder of my babies just hanging out here. So Paula and Marilyn have gone home, and so now it's just my babies left, and I gotta put them all away. And while we had them all out here, I got to count how many reborns I have. So Grace is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 reborns, 11 reborns if you include Chloe, who also didn't get a costume either, so I might change her as well. But I think I've pretty much decided that she's going to go to my mom for Christmas. So she will be gone, so then I will be down to 10 reborns, which is kind of around the number I want to leave it at. No more than 11, I say, in my collection for reborns. And then I have my American Girl dolls, which I have sort of a limit on how many of those I want to have as well. Like I said, I still have 1 to 3 more American Girls that I eventually want to add to my collection, and then that's kind of where I'm going to cap it on those. And then once I get to those kind of numbers, it's going to be one has to go before I get another one kind of thing. But like I said, right now I'm so happy with my Reborn collection. Other than, you know, letting Chloe go to my mom, I cannot bear to part with any of these babies. I love every single one of them. Even if I don't interact with a lot of them on a daily basis, like just seeing them all here together and looking at all of their adorable faces, like I just cannot bear to part with them. I feel like I have the perfect mix in my collection, just everyone is so beautiful and so precious and so cute, and like I really cannot bear to part with them. And I will let you in on a little secret. I do have a Reborn kit on pre-order, and it is the Tobiah kit by Laura Lee Eagles. So I'm gonna have the Tobiah kit reborn as a boy, so that way I will have 4 boys in my collection. I'm looking forward to adding another boy, and so he will be my number 11, and that is where we will leave that, because I find once the reborns get over that number, it starts to get a little too overwhelming for me. Even this number is a little overwhelming, but I'm at the point, like I said, I can't bear to part with any of these guys, so I'm gonna have to live with that. But I just, yeah, 11 is kind of my max, and like once it starts going over that amount, I get a little too overwhelmed. And obviously I'm not including Claire and Veda in this because they're not actual reborns. One is a neonate, a traditional weighted neonate, and one is a Real Care 2 Plus baby, so they're kind of different in that aspect. So I don't really include them in that. But you know, throwing them in there, that would put me at number 13 for newborn size babies. And that's enough for me. So, yeah. And funny enough, that's number 13. That's an interesting fact. If I'm going to include those and make 13, because Taylor Swift's lucky number is 13. So that's kind of funny how that happened. I just realized that. Anyways, having a Taylor Swift moment there in my rainbow dress that I wore to the costume. Good times. Good memories. Love it. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us on our Halloween party. We had lots of fun. And Paula and Marilyn and I are planning to do an outing soon within the next few weeks. Gonna go to the mall with our babies, so stay tuned for that. I'm thinking it's gonna be it's either gonna be next week or the week after, depending on our schedules. We're kind of just waiting on Paula to figure out her scheduling. And so it's either going to be next week or the week after. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. And I guess that's it. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. Bye.